Hello students, once again welcome to English Literature Classroom. Today I am going to give the question answer of the story Hearts and Hand by O. Henry. First of all, I am going to tell you some important points of the story. Okay, come on, let's start. Miss Fairchild meets an old acquaintance, Mr. Easton, on a train. Mr. Easton's hand is handcuffed to another man. Miss Fairchild recognizes Mr. Easton. The man with whose hand Mr. Easton's hand is handcuffed says that Mr. Easton is a marshal and himself is a convict. The two men take leave from Miss Fairchild to go to the smoker's room. Two passengers seated nearby reveal the identity of Mr. Easton and the other man. The clue for identifying the marshal was that officer normally handcuffed the convict to his left hand and not in his right hand. Clear? These are some important points of the story. Now let's go to question answer. First question: how is mistaken identity used in the story? It means that person should not be judged by outer appearance. A person who may look good on the outside may turn out to be evil on outside. In the story, Mr. Easton is described as one of handsome presence with a bold, frank countenance and manner, while the other as ruffled, heavily built, roughly dressed, and glum-faced. Thus, when the real marshal tells Miss Fairchild later that he is the convict who is being taken to prison by Mr. Easton, who is marshal, it appears to be true. Miss Fairchild does not notice that it is Easton's right hand that is handcuffed. She believes that her old friend is indeed a marshal. Later on, eavesdropping passenger corrected the mistake, saying that Mr. Easton was not the marshal, he was the convict, because no marshal would handcuff his own right hand. Okay, in this way, mistaken identity is used in the plot of the story. Okay, now next question. What role do the hearts and hands play in the plot of the story? Answer: hearts and hands both play an important role in the story. It is the hand which is significant for revealing the true identities of the two men. Miss Fairchild was misled by the unnamed man about the identity of Mr. Easton from an embarrassing situation by revealing that he was a convict and was being taken by him to the prison. It was a passenger who discovered that Marshall always handcuffs prisoner to the left hand. The glum-faced man had a golden heart. Due to the glum-faced man's golden heart, Miss Fairchild also got relief. She was shocked and horrified before Marshall told lie to her. The glum-faced man told lie to Miss Fairchild to save Mr. Easton from humiliation of being identified as a convict in front of an old friend. Now, next question. Okay. Write in brief about the theme of the story, Hearts and Hand. Answer: compassion is an important theme of the story, Hearts and Hand. Compassion in the story is portrayed through the ruffled, glum-faced marshal who did not let Easton reveal their true identities to Miss Fairchild to prevent him from any of embarrassment. The marshal was a keen observer. He observed Mr. Easton's hesitation in recognizing Miss Fairchild and also Miss Fairchild's bewildered order on seeing Easton being handcuffed. The marshal there thus understood the gravity of the situation. Okay, the marshal understood the gravity of the situation and saved Mr. Easton from the humiliation of being recognized as convict in front of an old friend. Another theme of the story is appearances can be deceptive. Okay, Miss Fairchild does not notice that Easton's right hand is handcuffed. She believes that her old friend is indeed a marshal. In this way, appearances deceive her. Clear? Up to this much. In my next video, I am going to bring something new. Until then, goodbye.